Hey, how we doing out there, Vol Nation? This is Frank Rock. This is the House of Orange Sports Channel. All kinds of portal rumors going on. I mean, it's every day we're hearing about somebody entering the portal. We're hearing about the possibility of someone entering the portal. The big one today, of course, has been it's been out there since this morning. Has been Boo Carter possibly going to the portal. There's been rumors on that all day. What's happening, and there's been some stuff come out this afternoon of some people who have spoken with the family. Stephen Hargis, I hope I pronounced that right. I apologize. Not. He's a writer in Chattanooga, says he has spoken with Boo Carter's family and said it had nothing to do with NIL money. He wants to remain a Vol. He just wants to play offense. And if now, I think more money is definitely going to be in the equation. But yeah, this is a pretty easy one. This is a really easy one as yeah, you're lacking playmakers on offense. We've seen Boo with the ball in his hands as a punt returner. He is a playmaker. And I've seen a lot of comments on this. It was said when he came into Tennessee that he's a dual threat guy, that he could play both ways. And that was one of the appeals of playing because Colorado was in that thing deep. Colorado, Michigan was in it as well. If you're Tennessee, you need to let him play offense. That's really simple. And you need guys who can make plays for you with the balls in their hands or the ball in their hands. Where was that at this past season? We didn't see a lot of it. I mean, Thornton could get deep for some touchdowns. Other than that, the receiver position, I don't need to see the same guys doing the same things that we've been seeing. Catch the ball and get tackled immediately. We need guys who can make plays when the ball is in their hands. This is a no-brainer. If this is really what it comes down to, this is an absolute no-brainer for Tennessee, and they absolutely should not fumble this one. If he wants to remain a Vol, he just wants to play offense to go along with defense and return, I would have him on all three. You get guys that are that good at athletes, you do it. All right? You've got to bring in some innovation, some creativity if you're this Tennessee coaching staff. If a guy like that who can make plays wants to play offense, then by God, you let him play offense. It's real simple on that one. But that's the closest I've seen to the situation. I've seen Austin Price addressed it. And it's like the guys on VolQuest. It's numerous. I've seen Steve Wiltfong has there was some stuff out that he spoke on it earlier as well. But with Stephen Hargis, again, that's as close to the situation as you want to get. He spoke with the family on that. So to me, that's really encouraging. And I mean, I don't really know what else to say in that regard because there is an article about an hour ago from Will Fong and Pete. It's Nakos. I don't know how you pronounce his name on it. Apparently, there are some plans to possibly go to the portal. I think Tennessee will weather the storm on this one. I really do. And here's my problem with the whole thing, with all of it. This portal and all this crap, as I've seen it mentioned on VolQuest, that teams have been working the channels behind the scenes for a while trying to get Boo to transfer. We have got to fix this tampering stuff because most of these guys go to the portal. They're not in it long because they know where they're going on it. We have got to fix this transfer portal. It is ruining college football. It's ruining it. And listen, I'm all for the players getting their money. I'm all for them having options available in situations. I am not for these teams working, tampering. It's tampering. That's what it is. You are not supposed to tamper, but apparently there's no rules keeping it from happening. It's this whole portal, it's a good idea, but it's absurd how it's being handled. It's absolutely absurd. And the NCAA is doing nothing to fix any of this. Everybody is crying for help, wanting help with this portal because I was reading about it on VolQuest. Brent Hubbs had an article talking about these coaches, instead of spending time with their families on Christmas Day, are having to field phone calls from agents and people close about money and about situation on a roster. They've got to fix this portal window to where guys can't opt out of the playoffs. I don't even care about the bowl games. I wish they'd get rid of the bowl games, to be honest with you. They're not even that interesting. If it's not, now that you've got the playoffs, and if they expand the playoffs, just get rid of them. Just get rid of the bowls. But guys opting out, hitting the portal while you're in the playoffs, that's ridiculous. But it's not the players' fault. It's the system's fault. The NCAA and their incompetence is the problem on this one. I don't know that anything ever gets fixed until the SEC and Big Ten break away. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's when. I don't know that it's imminent by any means, but it's going to happen at some point. But Boo Carter, if it's as simple as that, give him some more money and then, let him play both ways. This is not a situation. I've seen comments that we got to get rid of the old school mindset on things. We'll do what the staff asks you. If you're good enough to help, play them both ways. That's it. I don't need to go in. Everybody's got their opinions on it. Mine is, this is easy. This is simple. Do it. And he's not a guy you want to leave. I don't think they have lost anyone yet that's irreplaceable. I don't think they've lost anyone yet that they can not replace. There was rumors about Arion Carter. From what I've read on that one, Austin Price talked about that one. He's solid. He's going to be ready to go come spring. Now the portal window's still open. It's still open, till tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken on that. So nothing's the only thing that's for sure is the unsure on this one. I've seen Chris Brazel's name mentioned a little bit ago on that. So that'll be interesting to see what happens with him. And so you've got Brazel, you've got Arion Carter, you've got Boo Carter mentioned. I've really not seen anybody else mentioned. The only player I've seen mentioned about coming in was Josh Thompson, who, from what I've read, he was going to commit on Christmas Eve, and LSU called up with a lot of money. And second thoughts on that, I seen some wavering back and forth today where it said maybe Tennessee is in this thing. And now I seen just a few minutes ago where Tennessee's out of it. So LSU come in with a lot of money. You already got Wendell Moy Jr. coming in. To me, now it tests your development as offensive line. Is Sham Umaroff ready? Are some of these other guys ready that you've recruited the last couple of years? I think that's where it's going to go at this point. But if you're Tennessee, if you keep all your corners, you keep all your defensive backs, what have they lost? One defensive back, Jordan Matthews. If that's all you lose, you just lose Jason Jenkins, which I wish he would have stayed, but he's not irreplaceable. A Holden stays with Kitzelman more than likely coming back. You got Ethan Davis in the fold. You got the two freshman tight ends coming in. You got Cole Harrison, who redshirted this past season. I think the fact that none, knock on wood, if Tennessee doesn't lose any of their starters, I think it's been a good window. And I know they've not brought anybody in yet other than Moy Jr., but let it play out. They're going to bring guys in. Of course, Dylan Sampson announced today he's going pro. I still think the need for a running back is there, and that was no shock to me. That was my expectation. If you listen to my videos from the beginning of the year, I said my expectation is this will be it for Dylan Sampson. And hats off to him and good luck to him along the way as well. Sucks that he got hurt in the last game, but the guy was trying to go, and a hamstring injury is pretty brutal. So he did what he could on that. It's a shame that's the way it ended for him, but definitely a great Vol. I think I'm going to do some content later on to see, kind of discuss where he ranks in terms of running backs in Vol history up there. I think it'd make an interesting topic. But there's really, I've not seen any more names really with Tennessee right now. I was looking at the portal rankings today. There's not a lot left out there. Now, how's things going to change coming up over the next month or so? But yeah, we'll see. I think who's in the portal is kind of in it for right now. Now, some of these teams, they get bounced from the playoffs, it'll probably affect as well. So I'm not sure when the portal window opens back up exactly. But I don't know. I think Tennessee, they've got a good class coming in. They've got good players coming back. If you're able to maintain your main guys, which it's looking very promising right now, I think you got to be pretty happy with that window, even though I know we need some playmakers. But I still think they'll add. I think they'll do fine there. But that's what we got for now. And if there's any more updates along the way, keep you updated on that as well. Make sure you hit that like, that share, that subscribe. Appreciate all your support along the way. If you've not subscribed, 9 away from 2,500. I'd like to hit that before the new year starts. Thank you guys so much for your support. Have a great rest of your Friday, and go Vols.